I'm going to read to you from manuscript release 241, page 241. My mind has been dwelling upon the subject of prayer. Little groups should gather and seek the Lord earnestly. We are, as a people, sadly neglecting this means of grace. Christ declares, and the words were spoken after his resurrection, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. And because of this power, he adds the great gospel commission. Go ye therefore and teach all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost, teaching them to observe all things whatsoever I have commanded you. And lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. And so, small groups is something that we find in the New Testament as something that worked well for the church. It works well today. In some places, it seems a little difficult because, for example, you think of places like Chicago, Los Angeles, Miami. I've heard of people that travel over an hour to get home. By the time you get home and you eat, and you know, when can you do these small groups? And so we have to find a place, because this is a blessing. Find a time when these small groups can work, because it is a blessing for the church. Now, I want to tell you about Peru. Peru, for many years, the union would meet together and say, well, let's see, as a territory of churches, how many do you believe? And so they would set a goal. This year, we want to win X amount of thousands of people.
Right.
And so every year, they would look, how do we do? And so the goal was here, and the souls or people that have been won was here, and they kept having trouble reaching this goal. And they had started lowering to come up where the people were really coming in to see, okay, if they set a goal for 20,000 and they only reach 18,000, then you keep adjusting. So somebody said, well, we need to let's do a study to see how we can best organize ourselves. And they discovered the small group ministry. And we had the opportunity to go there. We had an evangelistic campaign that was broadcast on 3ABN in the year 2000. We had the opportunity to go to Lima, Peru. Pastor Alejandro Bullón was preaching. And at that time, Elder Jan Paulson was president of the General Conference. And on Friday evening, Pastor Jan Paulson had the opportunity to baptize two individuals, because the Lord did a great and mighty things. They noticed that when they organized themselves into small groups, they set the goal and they passed the goal. So now they have to bring the goal up. And they set the goal and they passed the goal. And this was about the third year when Jan Paulson was there. And he baptized two individuals, and when he did this, they reached 27,100 people baptized in 1 year.
Wow.
So they said, this is amazing, this works. Yes. So we had the opportunity to be in a meeting. Presidents of unions and conferences came from all over South America, and they listened to, what did you do to make this happen? And they presented that we organized ourselves into small groups. And they presented the plan they had. They had a time for singing. They had a time for sharing testimonies. They had a time for prayer. They would study the Bible together, a systematic study of the topics of the Bible. And this is what made the difference. And then somebody said, hey, I have a question. One of the conference presidents asked. Yes, said the union president for Peru. How is it that we noticed that there seems to be unity among you? How did you achieve this?
Good.
And so he gave an answer, and to me, it was clear that the answer was, we are meeting together, we are praying together, and studying together, and the results is unity in God's church.
Wow.
Praise the Lord.
Wow. That's amazing.
Wow.
Good.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank